Hello guys, and welcome to today's video. In today's video we will be minting NFT assets on the Plato farm. So a very interesting thing to note is if you're a new player, you will need to learn what these assets are, and you have to visit the website. I dropped the link in the description of this video below, so make sure to visit the website and understand what these NFTs are. Make sure you go through the white paper and know what's required. So one thing to note is most of these NFTs have requirements or other assets that need to be burnt for you to mint them. So the platform game is proposing a lot of things, and it's a quite interesting game, and I believe it's still early days here because most of the assets are like very cheap right now, so you can actually get into the game. They are lower than official prices as players are trying to liquidate the assets for reasons I do not know. So the first thing I want to do is you must have downloaded the platform game app. So I open the app. So when I open the app, you will be logging. I believe that for you to be watching this video up to this level, you actually have downloaded the app. If you've not downloaded the app, make sure to visit the website. Links to download the app can be found on the website. So that's the thing to do. Then you click on login. So when you do login, you would actually, let's wait for it to come up. So we log in and we click on the casting. So this is where you cast your NFTs. So the thing to note is you have to look at the requirements and you have to authorize access to your wallet. As you can see, the authorization NFT, authorization Plato. So you kind of go through it this way and look through the what you want to mint. So this is what I want to actually mint. So for you to mint the asset, you have to have the requirements in your wallet. You have to actually have the requirements in your wallet. So to mint this particular NFT, I need the hatchet and I need the hen house. As you can see now, I actually purchased the hatchet before making this. So I have the hatchet now. I have 20 out of 10, that means 10 required, and I need the hen house. So since I don't have the hen house, I have to go ahead and get the hen house. So I visit the website to find out the cost of a hen house. So I go through the Metamax wallet with the wallet connected to my game. So if you actually new, check all my videos. They are very easy to understand, and you'll be able to understand and get to where we are currently. As you can see, the assets I have right now, I need more mark tokens because that's the only way I can actually get the NFTs I want. So I mean, I really find this game interesting because it has a lot of, it's one of the best blockchain games I've played so far, honestly. It's not just action, it's kind of strategy based and everything, and it's kind of a business type of game. Anyone can come here with little or low knowledge. You understand what's required and find out which assets are more expensive to produce. You can produce them, make some money. So what I'm looking for right now is I have every other thing, but I don't have a chicken pen, a Henry, sorry. So the Henry is kind of now expensive because it's kind of what a lot of players require. Like low entry players even want the Henry. So it's kind of made the Henry kind of expensive as players need it more than the cow. So the Henry is required to produce a lot to hold the hens, the BD, which is the chicken in this game. So a lot of players require it. So it's kind of scarce because the egg is very important, especially for lower level players coming to the game. But this bite's gone $7 right now. So click on confirm. So I think we've bought it. So for you to check the assets you have, you click the menu, you click your wallet address. So from your wallet address, you'll be able to see the NFTs you own, your wallets, and what you can do with them. So I'm going to also make a tutorial on how to sell your NFTs from on the website, on the platform website, the marketplace, sorry. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to go back here, and I'll have to authorize the transactions. I'll have to authorize this app to have access to my wallet. So let's wait for it. I think network is kind of acting up. So I close the app. You can log in. So I click on this authorization of NFT. You key in your wallet address, your wallet password. You authorize that. Then authorize Plato. So you just give the necessary permissions for the casting to occur. So you'll be able to see what's the requirements. So normally what you would actually do as a player, want to make the most out of the whole marketplace and everything, you would look at the minting costs and the price of those NFTs on the marketplace. If the cost of minting is relatively cheaper, you can go ahead and mint. I will look into minting of the chicken house. Maybe if it's cheap, I'll go with it or not. So it all depends on what I do find out. So just the requirements for minting, they are really relatively they vary, because the Plato needed has been updated I think twice now. So you have to make sure you find out the current amount of Plato required for you to make the mints. So I believe that the team has to actually include some kind of oracle if they want to make it price based and not token based. Like you need $5 or $50 worth of this token, then that means an oracle has to be put in place. But since the decentralized exchanges right now don't have, maybe they will have to pull up the APY from maybe CoinMarketCap or CoinGecko. So yeah, that's just a few hiccups, because as the price of Plato increases, they have to adjust, and as the price of Plato decreases, they have to adjust. But in between, you can take advantage of the situation and get some Plato tokens before it increases. But you have to know that they have this particular utility, and that's one of the things. According to the circulating supply reported by the team, they have 110 million tokens in circulation. So you have to keep that in mind. Relatively means that there are a few tokens in circulation. Even if they have 10% or more in circulation, the market cap is so low right now. I believe a lot of people actually don't know about the Plato farm game, or haven't been playing, or due to the fact that we have renting kits in the game, that kind of people don't look at minting NFT assets because they already have some to start with. Then they can buy other assets they need from other players. But if you want to become a top level player in a way, you actually need this NFT asset. You have to have produce crops or items that other players don't have access to. So that's just all about that. So I want to start casting. So right now I have 1 Henry and I have 10 of this. I have the requirements and I have the Plato in my wallet. So I click on start casting. It will go, do you confirm casting? So I'll click on input my wallet address to authorize it. So I click on OK. So sorry about that, guys. So it says other packaging. Yeah, the deduction has been made. It's kind of cheap to mint right now. If you're able to mint right now, it's going to cost you way less before the update is done. So I encourage you to maybe look for a way to get to mint, because it's gonna have the price right now. Plato tokens are at A little bit low, yeah, kind of really low right now. I think very very low. So you can get your Plato and start minting because it's kind of cheap. Because when it rises, it kind of becomes something else. That's one of the reasons to hold Plato. If since you know that players will require it to mint the NFT assets now, the team doesn't actually have as gives the NFT list the NFT markets NFT assets on the marketplace. It's all in the hands of the players and in the hands of the community. So I think you have to take note of that. So while I have casted, so my Plato hasn't been deducted yet. Okay, now the deduction has been made. I was having 11,000 or so. Now I'm having 6,000, means that it has been taken. So now to confirm if I have gotten the NFT, I can go through the NPC here and check assets. Yes, I minted it. Yeah, if you looked at my previous view, I didn't have this in my wallet. Right now I have it in my wallet. Maybe I'll go ahead and look for another Henry and mint another assets. So it's kind of interesting. You see how interesting. Now you see how the ecosystem works. Everything is important. Everything from the seeds to the other items. So right now I would be looking to upgrade my factory to level 5. Then I will require 5 factories. Yeah, the game cannot close. So basically that's how you mint your NFT assets. You can go ahead and list the NFT assets after minting them if you wish to trade them, or you can hold on to them. Right now most of the assets are really cheap. I believe that as the game grows with a lot of VCs and a lot of backers and everything, we are kind of early, you know, kind of very early. I'm sorry this video like kind of long, but it kind of shows you everything you need to know and some hints, some secrets. So you can see the feed news now comes up as the top. So I believe that with this now you can actually go ahead and mint your assets. See you guys in the next video. Have a wonderful day.